Hello friends, now my bag is completed and look at this, the depth and shape. You can see it, how big it is, see, and we can measure it. Now we are going to add the lining in it. We need material for lining, measure tape, markers, scissor, kind of piece of cloth, and also if you have a canvas, if you like to keep your bag little bit hard form, then you need to enter the canvas piece. Otherwise you can just add the lining into bag and it will be good. Let's measure our bag first. Already we are going to measure this way. Height 8.5 inch, 8.5 inch height, and width is 13 inch. 13 inch is the width and 8.5 inch is height. Now you see it's kind of a rectangle bag, and we are going to enter canvas between the bag and lining. So I have this piece, I'm going to cut it, and let's first check it is like exactly measure for my bag. So good enough for my bag. I'm going to cut this piece. Yeah, it is little bit hard to cut the canvas piece. Already. So we have two pieces that we are going to enter between the bag and lining. Lining, I need to show it. Let's cut the lining. Now this is my piece of cloth what I'm going to use for lining. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. When we have 8-inch height, what we are going to measure 8 we need to measure our bag height and also halfway at the bottom. So halfway bottom is 10.5. 10.5 will be good. Let's measure entire piece. I mean, from here to here. Then (21 inch). So all circumferences is 21 inch and half of it, 11.5 inch height we are going to need. And when we have a 13 inch, we are going to add half an inch for both sides. Like, okay, 11.5 inch. See, exactly 11.5 inch for the height and 13.5 for the width. I'm going to mark it. So again, when we have a total 21 inch, of bag height and base including 21 inch. We are going to make it in half measurement, 11 and half, and width is 13 inch, so 13 and half. Now we are going to cut and sew both sides. I keep it little extra space out of my line. I cut it like, I keep it little bit extra where I draw my line with a marker. I cut it outside of that line. Now this way already. So now we have a square piece. I'm going to sew this two side and I will meet you again after I sew this piece. So now I have sew both sides. Both sides are done sewing it. Open your lining like that and fold it in a corners like that. Square. Okay, make sure you have a both end straight, and now you measure your bag. My plan is to make my bag look like this. So now I'm going to measure my base. You see, base is here. Have your markers and mark both sides. Okay, now we need to sew this both side and see how it is going to be look. Okay guys, now I have sewed this part at the both side and my lining is, you see how it's look. The shape is made, and now we are going to enter this lining into bag. Also, we are going to enter this piece of canvas in between lining and bag. You see, so it's gonna look a little hard surface the both side, and we can stitch this canvas with our lining. Yeah. So when we sew this part, we need to stitch by hand. I'll show you in the next minute how to sew this canvas piece with the lining and how to sew this lining with the back. Let's stitch this canvas with our bag. We can keep it like that, even just entering our lining part. and sew lining with the bag, and it will hold our canvas in between. But let's just stitch it with our piece of yarn, so it will hold perfectly as we wanted canvas to be. Pass your needle from one of the hole and bring it out, then bring it back into next hole, making sure you're not meshing up with your stitch in the front. You can sew randomly with few stitches. Yeah, you see it's not messing up my design in front. And look at inside how I'm stitching it. So here you can pass. So I have stitched this canvas with the purse. You see how it is, like randomly I put my needle exactly match with the outside thread and then come back to the next hole and stitch it. So it will be holding the canvas. So entire four corners I stitch it like that. The same way I'm going to stitch the other side with canvas. And then we will go ahead and add the lining. So now we have both side entered canvas with stitches, thread and stitches like that. So both side covered. Now we are going to enter canvas lining. Sorry. Now we are going to enter lining into bag. And pin up. So make sure it comes in the center. Open up the corner at the bottom and keep it like that. You should have some thumbnails, pins. Always keep it four corner in the, keep it center. Okay, you see. First two corners and then center. Now we need regular thread and needle. I already had prepared my thread. I'm going to start from this end. You see how we sew by hand. Even you can use your sewing machine if you would like to sew it with the sewing machine. It's up to you. You see how it is sewing? So keep going with the entire edge of your bag and then we'll meet again. So now attaching a zipper, we have a same color zipper with lining and a little shorter because this part I'm going to fold with my bag. You know, here, this is the part we are going to have extra and I want to make my bag like that. Yeah. So look at this. It's going to be our style of bag like that. So we have extra lining space here, and zipper we are going to attach with the wrong side. Keep your zipper upside down and mark it in the middle, crochet, so you know where is the middle. And I have already marked on my fabric right there, so I know where I'm going to match the middle marking point. Now we need to keep our lining fabric like that on a zipper and sew it. You can sew it with hand or you can use sewing machine. Zipper goes like that. Now I have sewed this side, and then other side we are going to sew it the same way. Zipper going to be down here, and put your fabric like that. So first, let me repeat this. First we sew our zipper, keep it upside down, and a fabric wrong side up facing, and sew it from the middle one side, sew it from the middle other side. Now flip it, turn your piece and flip your zipper, and the zipper part other side of our lining, and start sewing with the middle one side and then second side. Now I have a zipper show on both side of my lining piece. You'll be able to see how it's look like. Now what we are going to do, we are going to close this part, both ends. I'm going to sew this here to here, and on other side here to here. Now I sew all the ends and created small lining. Yep. So let's see how we are going to add into our bag. That's how we are going to sew with hand or with the sewing machine. We need to sew entire face with the lining with the bag. Now my bag is ready with the zipper, you see, and what we are going to add, rings what I ordered from Amazon, and also I have chain. You can use as per your choice. This kind of belt are available in Amazon or any other websites. Also you can make a belt with the same yarn and knit it, you know, with this loop. So you can add this. I think we need to cut this a little bit edges on all sides. Yeah. I know it is going to be a little bit hard to put clips on it, these rings, but at the end you are going to be able to do it. So make sure you are this is my thread. How we are going to do this? This is also first time I'm using it. I think it's little hard. Oh, the other way around. Yep. So what we are going to try to pass it through all the four fold 1 2 3 4 layers. We are going to pass it through all 4 layers. There we go. Same way in here. Again, I forgot. Okay, we can do it from this side. Yeah, better. Yeah, put it little deeper on the yarn, on your piece, I'm sorry. Put it little deeper on your edge and it will hold. Let me fix this. Oops, I don't want that. Yeah, there we go. Good. Now if you need, shorter chain, you can use shorter chain. Mine got stuck. Yeah, here we go. And then other side. There we go. Our bag is ready. Easy to open, easy to close, and you see all around. Also, now we can change the belt. And try to add black color belt. Let's see which one looks more prettier. Okay. You see. But still, I didn't like it that much. I think I will love the crochet one. The one what I started making it. I'm not done yet, but we can try out. Yes, see, it is going to be looking really good. It is going to look pretty. Yeah, I need to finish this. Also, I'll show you how to make belt. Okay guys, now we are going to see how to make a belt for crochet bag. This kind of ring, D-ring with the lock, you will need it, and your same color of yarn. You can make one knot, oops, okay, here I pass it through D-ring and made my first chain from there. Then let me show you again. So pass it to my D-ring, make first chain, then hold this thread, and or you can wave it in. Push your crochet inside, bring the thread out. Now two loop on your hook, pass it through. It's made first a single crochet. Now again pass your crochet inside the D-ring, bring the yarn out and bring from both loop. Made like 5 single crochets. 5 or 6 will be enough. 1 2 3 4 5. I made 6. Okay, 6 single crochet in the row. Now leave this thread alone and make one chain. You can go back and pass your hook from the first single crochet, yarn over, pass your hook from the first single crochet, yarn over, pass it through both loop, again pass your hook from the second single crochet, yarn over, pass it from both loop. Same way, single crochet over single crochet, single crochet over single crochet, single crochet over single crochet. You can make your belt this way or the different way, doesn't matter. Keep going as per your length. Here, turn and single crochet from the past single crochet. You continue with 6 single crochet as much your desired length you reach, how long your belt you need to have. You can keep continue and do 6 or 7 crochet on each row, turn 6 7 crochet so, until you reach your desired length. Okay, so keep working in a 6 single crochet until you reach your desired length, and I will show you how to attach the second D-ring with the lock. Yeah, now my belt is almost 23.5 inch. Here, measure it again. Oops. Oh, when I hold it, it's different measurement. Okay, so keep it on the floor and measure it again. See, 23 and yeah, when I close this with loop, it's gonna be almost 23 and half. You see, 23 and half now. We need to just finish this. Same way as we started our belt from the other side, we are going to pass the hook okay, we need to pass our hook this way and bring the yarn over, then pass it from both. Let me show you. We need to pass our hook from the ring, yarn over, and bring it out from the both loop on a hook. Next stitch, yarn from the ring, bring the yarn out, also bring the yarn out from the stitch and yarn over both loop. Again, pass your hook from the stitch, pass from the ring, bring your yarn out from the ring and stitch both together and single crochet another one. Pass the hook from stitch and ring, yarn over from both and yarn over from both loop. Single crochet again, pass your hook from the last stitch and the ring, yarn over, pull it, yarn over and single crochet. You see, now if we want to make a little bit more tighter, then pass it from the previous row, also pass it from the previous row. 1 2 3 4 we need 5 stitches, so this is the one, the last stitch, and I think I need one extra chain here. Turn, pass it from the first we are just trying to lock this more strongly. That is the purpose of, you know, doing these extra stitches. Oh man, again. Extra chain, pass it, turn it, and then pass it from bring little bit yarn from inside, so it will be easier for you to close this second row of locking this belt with loop. Here, previous row, stitch from the previous row, then second stitch in here and pass this yarn from both loop, single crochet again, pass it from previous row, then the last row, and two more to go. And it's a little bit hard to pass it from. Okay. And then again we can come back here. Oops. On the front side, and just lock the way you like to do it. And anyhow, we need to do little stronger binding with the ring and the belt. That's all my purpose doing this. See, not bad. There we go. So we locked it. I'm going to do that last thread, knot somewhere in underneath. Bring your yarn somewhere in down there. Then we'll do the finishing with the thread. Okay. Now there is our bag. So now you see how I clip this belt into ring. Rings are already attached. These two rings are already attached, and after I completed my belt, we need to make sure we are attaching the correct way, not twisting over here and here with the second ring. See, I need to finish this end and finish this end. Rather than that, my bag is ready. Thank you for watching my video. Thanks again. Please do share, subscribe and like my channel. Our bag is ready, just ready to use and go to shopping. Thank you. Bye-bye.